So hello everyone, today I'll be showing a file path traversal vulnerability, a traversal sequencer strip with superfluous URL decode. Okay, so technically, as we know, usually when we do hashing or any type of things, we are usually decode and encode a bunch of things so that how to say, for encryption purposes and safety purposes, and yeah, the list just goes on and on. But then yeah, so a lot of things are technically when you implement a different types a different when you implement security such as a null value implementation and stuff, and the token uh, token blocking stuff and same site token and stuff. So a lot more things come into play, and so URL decoding is a way to bypass a system which has technically been implemented such a way, I would say, that prevents null bytes to be injected into the system. Okay, so let's not talk much and go into the lab. Okay, so let's turn on intercept and review the details. Click view the details, and so now we go to work, and you see this is the first product. We show the product ID 1, we forward this. Okay, so here is what we are going to change. So as we know earlier, we used to put in dot dot slash and whatever following things, and now we're going to do something that's a little bit different. What we're going to do is we are going to copy this and put it in here. Okay, so technically what this means is not very different than what we did earlier, but what the only major difference is when we paste it in here and we encode it, we decode it as URL, and we decode it again as URL, you will see we get the same thing we had previously. So if we try to inject the particular website with this type of parameter, it's definitely not going to work. So how what we do, we are going to double URL encode it, and once we double URL encode it, we'll get this value, and so upon that we will try to inject that into the system, and the system will give us the things that we need. So just forward this and forward this, just off the intercept, and now you see we have solved the lab. So then we see there is no image here. Why? Because the file name has been changed to a different parameter. So now how we go and get the thing that we got earlier, we changed earlier, and the information we need is, we see now the original request was 36.jpg, so an image was supposed to come out, but then because we changed it to edited request into this value, which has been URL encoded, URL encoded, that two times URL encoded it. So yeah, now we have the value, and because we did such a way, we now have the password of the users in there. So yeah, this is what technically the hackers will do, given because a lot of developers will implement all kinds of security measures. But this is how they circumvent and come to the needed security, bypassing it to get whatever information they need. So there's just a small chunk of major tip of the major iceberg. So yeah, there's still a lot more ways to implement this, but yeah, this is just how to say, a little bit more in-depth version of the previous one. So that's all from me. Thank you.